At SkyHive, we're often asked, okay, tell us how your data is actually helping people in the world. Give us some realistic examples. And so I'll give you a few examples of how our data is being used today to drive change in terms of the future of work. We've worked very closely with the US government in the Department of Defense to support an analysis around green energy in the United States and looking at the skill sets of communities within the United States where US Congress is contemplating putting large-scale infrastructure projects to generate renewable energy. You can build a building, but do you actually have the skills in the community to fill that building and have production of what needs to happen in that building? And really that's what SkyHive is supporting with that particular analysis. Another analysis that we looked at, we spent a lot of time supporting governments through COVID. And so a couple of examples. In the early stages of COVID, a government came to us and said, we want to do a scan of our workforce to see the high probability, high closely related occupations of people that could move into healthcare work and be rapidly certified if we needed additional healthcare workers. And so SkyHive, in a very short period of time, ran an analysis at a country level and identified the top occupations in the country with a labor market that would support that. Number 4 on that list was housekeeper. And a lot of us looked at that data and thought, perhaps it's a false positive, perhaps it's information that's not accurate. But when we dove deep into that information, we realized it was in fact accurate, that the majority of the population were immigrants from South Asia who all had backgrounds as nurses and radiologists and medical technologists. And so this is the type of insight that quantum labor analysis provides and supports communities with. A last example would be an analysis of quantum computing. We're able to see all of the very high demand areas for quantum computing across North America, or the world for that matter. And we're able to see what the labor market supply and demand gaps are. So we can see all the quantum computing facilities all around the world. We can see the types of university programs that are being developed for quantum computing and how they're filling the needs of the burgeoning and growing industry of quantum computing. These are a couple of examples of our labor market intelligence and how governments and communities are using it.